New at 10, the Morgan County Sheriff's Office says more arrests could come after a woman tried to bribe a jail worker with $500. Things didn't go as she planned.
Take a look at your screen. 25-year-old Marquita Gary is behind bars without bond after the Sheriff's Office says she tried to get a jailer to smuggle drugs and 4 cell phones into the jail. Little did she know, though, that jailer was actually an undercover investigator. WAAY 31's Stephen Dolcizian learned how this undercover operation went down.
This began by an inmate propositioning one of our corrections officers and saying, hey, would you like to make some money and get this stuff in here?
Mike Swafford with the Morgan County Sheriff's Office explains how a unique contraband bust came to be. He says an inmate told a correction officer about Marquita Gary, a Decatur woman who would help sneak in contraband. He says the jailer alerted officers about the offer immediately, and investigators had to find out how true this was.
What was unique about it is we were able to have one of our investigators go undercover, play the role as jailer, and help Miss Gary attempt to go through with their plan.
Swafford says in the first meeting, Gary offered money to the undercover investigator. She returned on a different day with multiple narcotics and cell phones. They had a deal, so it seemed. Swafford says the drugs could have been laced with fentanyl, making them potentially deadly, and the cell phones could serve a dangerous purpose.
That can be used to harass victims. That can be used to arrange other events, whether it's an attempt to escape, it's trying to get more contraband brought into jail.
Gary was officially arrested on December 2nd. The Sheriff's Office tells me investigators don't normally go undercover in these cases. They say contraband busts are more common than you'd think, and one Decatur woman doesn't see it stopping.
They probably keep going, unless somebody does stop them.
This case isn't closed. The Sheriff's Office says this is still an ongoing investigation. They believe Gary's arrest could lead to even more.
It seems to be threads that lead us to other individuals, and then we're still looking at that. There's potential for more.
In Decatur, Stephen Dolcizian, WAAY 31 News.
The Sheriff's Office says they found even more drugs and a gun at Gary's house. She is charged with 2 counts of unlawful distribution of a controlled substance and 1 count of unlawful possession of a controlled substance.